Yo, 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 yo.
Yo,
Welcome.
yo.
New Era Podcast, man. Look, we doing a little special joint tonight.
Yeah,
It's your boy
yeah.
Mac, man. I got my dog, little Freddie, with me.
It's
Freddie,
FREDDY TV, new era. Y'all know the vibes.
you know the vibes, man.
What's
Listen,
goody?
dog. Shout out to Ben Swayze. Shout out to Fat Boy. Y'all already
hmm
know what it is, man. But look,
Before
it
we
was a
get into
lot of
that, before we get into anything else, Mac, shout out to Band. He just had Chilla Jones on. They had a fire
facts.
interview. We're gonna get that up on the
Facts.
channel real soon. So
That's
y'all look
coming
out
out,
for
man.
that.
Yeah,
Boss Count,
that was a
appreciate you,
fire.
Chilla.
That was a fire interview too, man.
hmm
But look, man, it was a lot of stuff going down, man, in the last 24 hours? 24 hours,
Yeah,
right?
like two days tops.
Yeah, it's 48 hours, man. It's a lot of talk, man, about one of the biggest groups in battle
hmm
rap, man. A
hmm
lot of the members is leaving, brother.
Shit is wild, huh?
What's going on with this, man? First it was Cuban. He comes out and
Yep.
says, "Yo, I'm leaving the Goonies." In my mind, I'm thinking, here they go with that playing bullshit again.
Right,
Because you
right.
remember they did this a couple of, I was like, probably last year sometime when you had Jack Boy and all them was saying, yo, I'm out the Goonies. I don't mess with the Goonies,
No, I think
blah,
they
blah,
did
blah.
some shit like we kicking him out or we
Yeah, we
kicking
kicking
him
them
out or
out.
some
Like,
shit.
get out the,
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Drugs, and they was talking about we kicking them out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But all of a sudden, this one right here, Cuban drops it and says, yo, I'm out the Goonies. And then all
Mm-hmm.
of a sudden, later on, I'm looking at a tweet and I see Ace and Jack Boy about to go live on Twitter saying that they leaving the Goonies. I'm like, yo,
I
so what's
heard
going
that
on
too.
here,
Did you
bro?
did you actually see the video? I heard they went
I
live on IG.
I didn't see the video because you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying, niggas was busy last night or whatever. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I didn't never click on it and I ain't look at it today. But I
Right.
do, but I got the gist of the video. You know what I'm saying? I guess
Mm-hmm.
they all are still cool, but they're all are just moving in a different direction. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Now, the funny thing about this is earlier last year, I was like, yo, son, Twerk has done everything that he can for the Goonies, bro. You feel me?
Right.
I
Right.
was like, yo, he's the superstar. He's pushed them. He's gotten them plates. He's got Lou Castro. All these other battle rappers that normally are probably would struggle to get on the stage because
Mm-hmm.
of Twerk's name and these events that Twerk is at, he put his bros on the card, which is what he should be doing. That's what he's supposed to do.
So you think
But in
it's
my
because of twerk that a lot of them are getting looks? You don't think it's because of what they doing?
I do think it's kind of the talent, but you talking about Twerk though. Twerk is a fucking superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
my
most
thing is,
definitely.
what I'm saying is he's the leader of the group, right?
Right.
So I do think that they do get their own plates individually, but I
Mm-hmm.
also think that it's because they're under their umbrella and Twerk holding the umbrella. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That they're able to prosper in battle rap too off of what Twerk has done. So, like I was saying, I was like, yo, son, Twerk is done all he can for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, they kind of need to dismantle because I feel like in order for them to be able to stand on their own as battle rappers, they're gonna have to get from under that shadow that Twerk, that you know what I'm saying, that Twerk shadow, in order
Right.
for
Right.
people to really take them serious.
Do you think that's part of
So
the reason? Do you think that's some of the reason why they maybe are talking about leaving or that they did leave? You think that's part of it?
I want to say I I don't.
Because
It's
Cuban
hard to
said, I
say.
think specifically, I can't think of the tweet off the top of my head, but he definitely said, there's no issues, but he's doing
Right,
this for himself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. So it
kind of like
might
he's
be
taking his career in his own hands type shit.
right, and that's understandable too because you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. At times it's like, yo, people are going to say I only got these looks because of Twerk. You know what
Right.
I'm saying, or because of he's putting me in this type of position. So I want to pause because I want to be able to prosper as a man myself. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mm-hmm.
understand that too. Now the thing that I was trying to figure out was, and you let me know how you feel about this situation. If we cool like us, okay, let's like me, you, Fat Boy, and Ben, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're in a group. Now, if there ain't no issues, you know what I'm saying, and y'all were getting plates and y'all were moving as a unit, how come you feel like it's time to separate yourself from them?
Mm-hmm.
How if it's no beef with nobody, like they say, right? Like nothing is going on. Why do
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you have to remove yourself from that situation? That's just like you saying, "Yo, Mac, I feel like I'm about to do my own thing now." You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm like, "Whoa!" The first thing I'm asking you is, "What happened?" You feel
And
me? Like,
all we can do is speculate, Mac. You feel me?
right,
Because and I would love to talk to one of them about it, man, and get to see where their
let
headspace is. But speculating, man,
right,
I think it varies for each one.
right,
For Cuban specifically, like I said, this is just me speculating. I could be wrong. I don't get how do I want to put it? Because I don't want to make him sound pussy or nothing like that. I just
right.
don't get that goon,
Feel
super
from him, right,
blooded up, super
right,
hype shit from
right,
Cuban.
right.
And I don't know if maybe even though these my boys, we all came in the same class and shit. I don't know if maybe he felt like maybe I don't really fit how a lot of these other motherfuckers do in the group. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But the
and like I
thing
said,
is,
it's just speculation. But I
mm-hmm.
think that might be part of the reason. You feel me? And
But
it's
he
not
was
like
with
he
them for a
doesn't
long
have.
time,
He definitely was, but you know, he's a part of what CNC also, and that was
right,
before the Goonies, and I don't think he's left them.
right.
So I don't know, man. It could be to me. It could be maybe maybe the just as much heat as the Goonies is taking, and always the rah rah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that
Mm.
fits
I didn't.
Cuban style. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like,
I ain't think about that. I ain't think
hmm
about that. What you just said just now. You know what I'm
and
saying? He might be trying to separate himself. You know what I'm saying? Like you said,
mhm.
to better himself and get away from that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? He might not be with that type of energy.
Right. And the speculation. I
Right? It's
also
just
felt like,
speculation.
yeah, I also felt like that kind of fits for Ryder too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I always made speculations. I always go back and forth with, I have a homie that's a big Goonie fan on Twitter, and we always went back and forth. And I actually said shit like this in the past, like, this person might want to leave the Goonies, or this person might be better without the Goonies.
Right.
But I always felt like Ryder and Cuban never really fit the criteria of the Goonies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I just feel like they're a little more chill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They ain't aggressive. They ain't
cool.
aggressive as
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
twerk or drugs or but okay, Jack Boy, right?
Hmm.
Jack Boy fits the Goonie, the whole thing. Like
Definitely.
he fits that shit. So
Definitely.
what do you
That's why
think
I said it varies. That's why I said it
right?
varies for each one of them. You know what
What do
I'm
you
saying?
think transpired for him to be like, yo? And you know what? I'm gonna throw this out before I ask you that. I feel
Hmm.
like maybe Jack Boy is taking a whole break from battle rap. Period. You know what I'm saying? He could be just like, yo, them still my people, but as far as battle rap group, like I'm not in the group no more because I might be trying to decide what I'm trying to do with with my battle rap career right now. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. That's
He
true.
might
Well, he
be
did.
like,
He
yo,
did. He put out a live. I don't know if you've seen it. I only seen part of it. Shout out to TK. He put up
mm-hmm.
a part where Jack was basically just talking his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like about his record and all that. And you still there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Yeah, he put out a live, but I only seen like a 2 minute clip of it where he was talking about, what his record is on URL, and he's sick of motherfuckers coming at him crazy because of two battles.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't know. Maybe the live was longer and maybe he talked about it a little bit. I haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like I said, we're just speculating here. Maybe it's bigger than maybe a lot more people are leaving, man. Maybe the whole group is disbanding. You know what I'm saying?
It
And maybe
could be, man.
maybe Jack's just like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, you ever okay? Then we'll get into Ace, yo. So what you think about Ace? Do you think that okay? First of all, do you think that how do you think Ace was placed in the group? Really, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be like a friendship, and because
DMV
he's cool with
ties
everybody,
type
yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm saying. Those ties, and he was like, "Yo, I need a name because I'm up and coming, and I
Hmm.
need, you know what I'm saying, that extra little push because I might can't get to every car by myself." You know what
And
I'm
it's
saying?
crazy
So
because you always seen Ace with Cuban the most.
right,
So
right,
it's kind of crazy that them two left at the same time,
right,
basically. But
right.
I never felt like Ace fit with the Goonies. You feel me? Even though we know he has the background, he's done the 10 years, the bid and
Mm-hmm.
shit. But it's like when you got that kind of background, I always just felt like Ace should be standing on his own. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
he's a little bit older than a lot of them, I think too. He's
yeah.
talked about that before. But I always just felt like Ace has the background and he has the personality and all that shit to really stand on his own. You feel me? I feel
Mm-hmm.
like he didn't need to be with them, and we don't know the reason why he joined for sure.
Right,
But I just always felt personally, I'm like, damn, Ace is a motherfucker that should be standing on his own.
right.
With as big as his fan base grew and just his mentality and real smart, educated dude. You feel me? I'm just like,
Right.
dude, he just is somebody that needs to be on his own and damn near start his own shit down the line. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I never felt
Right.
like Ace should be under anybody. I always felt like Ace
Do
should be on his own.
Do you think that it's a good move for him now, seeing is that, okay, basically we're gonna say that he been battle rapping for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's early enough to not mess up the rest of his career. You know what I'm saying? Would you? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. There was that one particular time where we were saying, "Yo, Goonies need to battle Cave Gang."
And that's not
You
that
feel
long
me?
ago neither. That was like
It's
6 months
not.
ago.
It's not that long ago that we were discussing that, and everybody was on that shit. Because that shit was Goonies and Cave Gang was at an all-time high, bro. And we were like, "Yo," but damn, I just thought about something else too. Damn, you seen what has happened with these two groups in the last 6 months?
A lot, bro. You talking about credibility.
Damn,
You talking about all
yeah,
kind of shit
bro,
that's
this
going
shit
into
is
play, man.
wild. Like, that shit really just hit me just now, dog, when I thought about that shit. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to say it's a downfall, but it's more like maybe it's getting back to the base of the core of the group. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Instead of you adding all these people on, you may just have the core group. But I still feel like Jack Boy is a core Goonie.
He
You know what
is.
I'm
And
saying?
I
I
think
feel
at
like,
times Twerk was even like Jack's the leader and shit. I think I've heard
right.
that before.
And I
You know what
kind
I'm
of
saying?
feel like I'm just speculating. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We don't know everything because honestly, we keep it a whole bando. You know how I do.
Mm-hmm.
Cuban ass should have been on the show talking to us, but he don't want to have no conversation right now about this shit. It
It's not that
is
he don't
what
want
it
to have a
is, man.
conversation. He still might come up. He still might come up.
Like,
You
come
know what I'm
on,
saying?
man. Like, oh, we ain't trying to press you to do nothing. We just want to have a conversation and let you get out what it is that you need to get out. You feel me? We ain't trying to
Mm-hmm.
cause no rift, no friendly, you know what I'm saying? No rift between real friends. If y'all are genuine friends, you know what I'm saying? We're
Mm-hmm.
not trying to cause no rift between that. We just want to know the inside scoop, because when y'all put shit on social media and y'all say, I'm out of the group or I'm leaving the group, and then you do videos on it, people are going to
Mm-hmm.
have questions about that. You know what I'm saying? So you
Definitely.
have to expect those questions to come up at any time that somebody's interviewing you, because, like I said, at one particular time, y'all were one of the biggest groups in battle rap.
Yeah. Another
So,
thing
I
I want to
mean,
talk about pertaining to group thing of why, and we don't know if they're completely disbanded yet. Again, we're
right,
speculating, but if
we're
they are
speculating. It's all
completely
speculation. It's all
yeah,
speculation, bro.
if they are completely disbanding, do you think it has anything to do with them not having like no vet over there? If you look at every
Mm,
big team, every team that's on their shit, they all
mm.
got vets. Cave Gang got Tay Rock, Briz. Dot Mob
Yo,
got Rex, Woke.
yo,
You know what I'm
yo,
saying? Like every
you on to something, my nigga.
you know
You
what I'm
are
saying?
on to something,
The
Freddie.
Goonies is just a bunch of young, reckless
Young,
motherfuckers. You
reckless,
know what I'm
you
saying?
right,
Even
bro.
though they got a superstar in Twerk,
Yo,
Twerk's not a vet
I
yet. He doesn't have the best leadership skills, we could say.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
That
like,
was my whole thing with that group. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? And not for nothing, if a lot of people hate when Verb be talking, but he told them that. He told them everything that is going on. Like,
mm-hmm,
yo, you gotta have you gotta have a veteran leader. You know what I'm saying? He also said that, yo, in order for I don't forgot who he mentioned, but in this particular case that we're talking about, in order for people like Ace Amin to flourish, you're gonna have to get from under around from Twerk. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because
right, right.
you're going to be compared to him. You're going to be compared to this. You're going to be compared to that. In order to stand on your own in this battle culture, you have to get from under somebody. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all were already established battlers and then just decided to say, you know what? Let's form this mega group, because we all like you said, in Cave Game, you got a lot of veterans. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that's been doing this shit for a minute. So they can
Facts.
all be a collective group because they all their own individual battle rapper. They just
Mm-hmm.
represent one thing. You know what I'm saying? But Goonies only represent Goonies. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
if you ain't got nobody that's been established for like 8, 9 years that's in the game, you ain't got that person that everybody can go to. I'm just speculating if they have
Mm-hmm.
issues or if they
Right,
have
right.
problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, y'all, let's have a sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because not for nothing, Twerk is the superstar of the group. I don't care how y'all want to paint that picture. We
They
not.
know this, though. Everybody
They
knows
know
this,
this,
Matt.
right? They know that, right?
Everybody know
He's a
that.
superstar, so
Mm-hmm.
he gets to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Period. You know what I'm saying? He's already established. He's getting the big names on the cards. He's getting anybody basically that he wants. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the ones that are under him fighting to earn y'all respect. You know what I'm saying? So I think the next, I'm gonna say this. I think the next best Goonie is drugs. You know what I'm saying? As far as being able to get big battles on his own, because
he
drugs
got
puts in a
Arsenal
lot,
coming up this weekend.
right? Drugs puts in a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? He don't. And a lot of times I used to feel like maybe, you know what I'm saying? But drugs has been able to stand on his own, and when he gets those opportunities, like those band opportunities that he gets, he makes those shits count. That's why he has Arsenal coming up. He's put in a lot of fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Drugs is one of them dudes.
Shout out to drugs.
Shout out to drugs. And Jack Boy was on his way to being one of those dudes too, because
hit a roadblock.
Right, he hit a roadblock with the John situation, and he just ain't fully
and the franchise situation. We ain't forgetting about that.
Shit, my bad. And the franchise shit. You know what I'm saying? He just has not fully bounced back from that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm just speculating. Like I said, maybe it was just it's too much has happened and transpired in the last year for Jack Boy in the last couple months since that John battle. It's just been like a downward spiral, and maybe he's just like, yo, man.
So you're saying that this might just be a reason to ease some pressure up off their comebacks.
Right? Yeah, man. Okay. Think about it. Think about how easy it is to say I'm not in the Goonies no more. Now I'm my own man. I can make my own decisions. I can battle for myself.
You're going to get momentum off that alone, because motherfuckers want to know how's he do without 100 Goonies behind him.
Exactly. So think about it. They like, yo, now we going to see the real you.
Right.
The real you is here. We're going to see if you can stand on your own with this shit.
You ain't got Twerk back there gassing it. You ain't got Twerk telling the crowd to shut the fuck up before you jump off stage.
Pushing you. You ain't got, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got all this shit. Now it's, okay, let's rap. Let's see who the fuck, let's see why they brung you in the group. Was it off your battle rapping skills, or was it just you friends with them? Let's see this shit.
I think they know that they get a lot of heat, too. I think I seen Drugs tweet recently. It was somebody saying they wanted to be a Goonie or something. He was like, nah, bro, you don't want that. Like, they hate us. Yeah. I think they know that they definitely got a bad rap from a lot of people fuck with them, but they do get a bad rap for a lot of the shit that's, went down in the last year with them, you know what I'm saying? Let me ask you something else, man. Do you think Twerk should have just stuck with NWA when he made that move? Looking at it hindsight now.
Glad, how I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm glad he didn't stick with NWX, because my thing is, if he's a Goonie, he came in as a Goonie, he should end a Goonie. You feel me? Like he was part of the reasons why the Goonies blew up.
But what if they disband?
But if
is he still supposed to rep? Is he still supposed to rep the Goonies on his own?
He should. He's a Goonie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't just, if y'all disband, you shouldn't just be like, nah, I ain't no Goonie no more either. When you started the shit, that's your own faction.
So you're saying like Tay-Rock, regardless, he's gonna be Cave Gang. Even if every single person hit it, he's gonna be Cave Gang regardless.
He was Cave Gang before all of them joined.
He was Cave Gang on Dot Mob too.
That's what I'm saying. So you're gonna be Cave Gang after. So Twerk, you're gonna be a Goonie forever. Like, you're a Goonie. That's your shit. That's like NWO and WCW. Like, nigga, NWO is NWO and WCW is WCW. You're gonna be that until it's over. Ain't no more. Ain't no. Yo, I don't want to see Twerk go to no more groups. I don't want to see him go to no NWX. We tried that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know why honestly, I feel like Twerk was like, nah, my niggas, my brothers is over here, with the Goonies. It might have been a smart investment for Twerk to do that business wise, maybe, because like you said, he would have had those veterans like K-Sean and DNA telling them like, yo, son, you got to get on your shit, blah blah blah. But people want to be their own men at times. You know what I'm saying? And maybe Twerk's just not at that level to where he wants to be under somebody. I wouldn't want to be under nobody either when I'm already a superstar. I'm already that nigga. So why would I want to go and join under and be under a lot of people? You feel me? I'm my
Yeah,
own. If I'm my own man, I'm my own Goonie. Goonies is my shit. If
that's
y'all
fact.
want to join Goonies, y'all can join the Goonies. But I'm not gonna stop being a Goonie. That's my shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Yeah, man. I don't know when it happened before. I ain't gonna lie though. I kind of wanted Twerk to stick with NWX when it happened, and it's because like you said, bro, it's just like the leadership that's over there.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like they would have just had Twerk on his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I do too.
it
I
ain't
do
a lot of
too.
I hate to say it ain't a lot of goofy shit going on over there with them. You feel me? They're real professional. You know what I'm saying? They do what
Yeah.
they're supposed to do. They get motherfucking what's the word I'm looking for? Like ESPN and all that shit, endorsements and
Yeah, they
you
get
know what I'm saying?
endorsements. Yeah, they get
And with
endorsements. They get the looks. They get the real,
and
genuine
with
looks.
Twerk already having like industry ties, you see people like Drake fuck with Chris Brown, this and that. I just
CeeLo
felt like it
Green.
would have,
Yeah.
yeah, I just felt like it would have been a good move for him to stick over there, bro. I feel like Twerk would. He's already out of here. I just feel like it'd be something different right now if Twerk was with NWX for that last
Mm-hmm.
6 months or whatever, and continuing on. You know what's crazy, man? Cuban actually just hit me right now. I just text Ben. I'm gonna see if we can get him to
Yeah.
put him through.
See if he can pull up, man.
All right, let me see real quick. Let's see, man. Who else do you think? Well, I'm gonna just keep you talking while I'm doing this. Who else do you think would benefit from leaving the Goonies, man?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like I kind of like I've been saying this. Like I just feel like if they all want to get from under that shadow, they all gonna have to leave. You know what I'm saying? At some point. But I also feel like drugs and Luke Castro can stay. If it's only them three, if it's only Twerk, drugs, and Luke Castro, y'all good. You feel me? Because
Mm-hmm.
drugs, like I said, drugs can stand on his own. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But as long as he represents the Goonies, that y'all know what that is. I think they got like real brother ties. You feel
right,
me? Him and Twerk. I don't think they'll ever like, you know what I'm saying, like not be friends or not be cool to the point because, like I said, drugs is the second biggest Goonie.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if Luke Castro stays around them too, and he can learn, he can. If they are, what needs to happen is a lot of maturing in situations needs to occur. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
If some veteran can just pull them together, keep them together, but pull them together and talk to them in the background and say, look, y'all can still be one of the most powerful groups if y'all just
Mm-hmm.
all stay focused and all do what y'all supposed to do as far as battling and showing up on time and taking accountability for stuff and doing what y'all supposed to do and not have so much of the negative energy that people have towards y'all. If they can find a way to flip that at times, because I
Mm-hmm.
know they don't care, you know what I'm saying? But at some point, everybody wants to be respected in the game. You know what I'm saying? You might not be a fan favorite, but people want to have that type of respect from others. And I feel like they have to put that out in order to receive it back. You know what I'm saying? That goes with showing up on time, doing the battles, not taking deposits, or whatever the other bullshit that may occur with other things. That needs to get out of the group.
Yeah.
That
So
type of
you,
energy, you know what I'm saying, is not warranted. That's the shit that makes people hate on them. You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact. That's a fact. Do you think so? Do you think that it's just them three leaving, or do you have a feeling that the whole Goonies is breaking up?
I think it's just them three, bro. Like I said, I feel like drugs and twerk are solidified in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're the core of it because I have to find out why Jack left. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? As far as Cuban and Ace, I'm not trying to be funny about that's not really going to hurt the Goonies because they left. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if drugs was to leave or if twerk was to really leave the Goonies, like that could really dismantle them. Jack, in the last 6 months, he hasn't been a number one Goonie, so with Jack leaving the group is not really hurting them either. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. I mean, even though
they
he
could
hasn't
bounce
been on,
back.
but devil's advocate, man. Like I say, he hasn't had the best 6 months.
Right.
But at the same time, like you said, bro, he's one of the original Goonies.
He is.
He's one of the reason they have the image they have. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like Twerk has even called him the leader. He said
Right.
he's the one that started it. So it's
Right.
like I just feel like they do. They lose some of their swag. They lose something about them if they lose Jack Boy Bang. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
And maybe
Like
they
you.
can, man, maybe they could talk behind the scenes and figure it out. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But like I said, I don't think Cuban and Ace leaving is gonna hurt the fucking Goonies. But
Right.
because Jack Boy, Twerk, and Drugs was Goonies before any of them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like before anybody knew who like Cuban was really and who Ace was, they was already establishing themselves. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like they're the core of the group. So that's how I feel about it. I feel like yeah, that's how I feel about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Something is telling me. I just feel like the group's about to break up completely, man. I feel like Jack is damn near the. He's. I don't want to. I don't know, man. He's just a big part of it, man. And if he's dead ass, like there still might be a chance that they're trolling. I think Cuban is 100% finished, but there still might be a chance that they're trolling us. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they didn't leave their IG videos up saying that like, yeah, we're done. We're saying they put it up. People seen it live, and then you know what I'm saying. They just kind of they took them off. It's not up there no more. So
Well,
we'll see,
we'll
man.
never
We'll
know.
see.
We'll see how it goes, man. We will
Cuban ain't hit
find
me
out,
back
bro.
yet. Yeah, Cuban ain't hit
Well,
me back yet, but
yeah,
I don't
man.
know.
We'll try
Maybe
to get.
maybe
We'll
if
try to
he,
pull up on him at some point, man. Hopefully,
yeah,
he'll get
yeah,
his stuff together and want to talk. You
or go
already
into
know,
details
man.
at least. He said he
Right?
want
You
to
know what I'm
talk.
saying?
He said he want to talk, but
We
we'll
want
see
to
if he
talk
want to go
about the
into details and
situation, bro. You're
whatnot.
gonna have to go into details when you come on the podcast, bro.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, man. But we'll try to get Cuban up here. Stay tuned. We'll put out a link or something if he does decide to come up tonight, and hopefully we'll have a good talk with Cuban, man.
Hold on. Is that
Hmm?
Cuban right there in the chat? He in right now. Pull
Where you
him
at?
up.
Is he
Tell
there?
Ben
Is
to
he there?
unblock. Yeah, he in here.
Let's see.
He
Let
said
me
he
see.
ain't going into details. He texting us right now. He ain't going into details.
All right, man. We ain't gonna get into that, but it's some other
Hey,
shit. I
Hold
definitely.
on, hold on. Here you go. Hey,
He in there?
Cuban,
Yo,
what's good, brother?
what's going on, man? How y'all doing?
All
Good,
right.
man. Appreciate you coming up to New Era Podcast. Cuban was good with you, man.
Oh, no, always, man. I appreciate you for having me.
Man, you got the community talking, man. Everybody wants to know what's good with Cuban, man.
Well, I'm ready. I'm gearing up for 2020. You know what I'm saying? I have
Mm-hmm.
a big year.
There's gonna be a different look. You feel me? It's gonna be a Goonie-less Cuban. It's just gonna be a different. Do you plan on changing anything? A different image, anything like that?
I mean, well, see, it's hard for me to. I mean, like, listen, I was on URL before I joined the Goonies. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm. That's a
I don't
fact.
think most people are aware of that. So, this
We talked
isn't
about
really.
that a little bit as far as you being CNC and shit like that.
I mean, yeah, this is like it's not a big change for me. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
I was successful before I joined. I didn't join as a business move. You know what I mean?
right.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
so
Was
it's
that
not.
more of like a brothership, like friendship
Yeah, yeah.
type
You know what
thing,
I
really?
mean? I hung out with all of them. We were all cool. You know what I mean? It was
Mm-hmm.
more like a why not kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah.
And and then you know what I mean. After a while, I just you know what I mean. I just wanted to do my own thing. You know, do something new for myself and
right.
venture
Ain't not,
off.
ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. We ain't
Nah,
trying to,
nah,
you know what
not
I'm
at all.
saying? You ain't got to go into details about everything that transpired, but we just was trying to figure out what Cuban was gonna look like without the Goonies behind him.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's gonna be any different. I think for the people, they might actually, you know, what I mean, because we know how battle rap is. You don't like the Goonies, so you're not gonna like anything associated with the name, whether
Mm-hmm.
that applies to me or not. So I mean, this might give people an opportunity to be more open minded towards me and my
Right.
brand. But I don't think it's actually gonna be a real change for like the people that's been rocking with me, been know what I could do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be drastic for them. I mean, for all the people who just shut their ears and closed their eyes and just said, "Oh, he's
And just
gang."
listen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll probably be something fresh for them. You know what I mean? Because I
Okay.
battle rider. You know what I mean? Like at that point in time,
Right.
that
Yo,
was
I ain't
literally
gonna
a
lie.
year ago.
That's
Mm-hmm.
when I was like, nah, this nigga Cuban.
Yeah,
nah,
definitely,
like
man. The old
nah.
Cuban
Yeah.
the Taliban shit on his head
Yeah. That's when I was like,
and
this little young nigga right here, bro. Like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I was like, that's when I was really checking for Cuban. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm not checking for him now, but that's what really put me, you know what I'm saying, put me on the.
Now, that's what most people know me from, though. I'm aware of that. That was like the moment where, like, if you like a hardcore fan, you might have knew who I was, but to the
Mm-hmm.
masses, that was like the first time they ever heard of me. That's like, my first mainstream success is what I call it. That was like my
Right.
first mainstream success. I'm getting hit up by people I didn't even know knew I existed. You know what I mean? It was a pretty big deal.
Right.
But that was only a year ago. Like, that was literally
But look,
last August.
look how much time and okay, that was a year ago. You said. When did you officially join the Goonies?
I literally only been a Goonie since I battled Ryder. So a year, so for a year.
For a year. Okay.
Yeah.
So it ain't like it's okay. I see.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, for me, it's not a crazy thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like I have years and
Yeah.
under my belt of being, a part of the brand. You associated with them because I'm cool with all of these people in real life.
Right.
We're all from a common area. We support, so we all support each other. So,
mm-hmm.
but I've only really been a Goonie for a year. So, that's like, for me, it's not as big as a deal because this is like, just going back to what I know. You know what I mean? I
Right.
knew not being a Goonie more than I knew being a Goonie.
Right.
Now I'm trying to get a question without just being like, why did you leave the group? You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
you
my god.
said, man, there was kind of like a stigma that comes with the Goonies, as far like you said, people hate them or shit like that. Is that maybe something to do with your decision on going
No,
elsewhere? No.
no. I mean, because people hate it. You know what I mean? I haven't had a glorious battle rap career.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my battle rap career, I've been hated on, and people didn't think I was good, and they were always trying to compare me to somebody. So
Mm-hmm.
I fit right in with that. I was used to that. Like, the stigma that came with the Goonies didn't bother me at all.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I've never just been like the fan favorite. Like, people never just lined up to try to push me to
Yeah.
get, you know what I mean? Like, I've
You
never
always had to
had that.
fight. You had to fight for
Yeah,
your shit.
yeah. So that's why it didn't matter to me.
Okay, let's
Earlier, me
switch.
and Mac, or my
Go
bad,
ahead. Go
Mac.
ahead. No, no, go for it. Go ahead.
Earlier, me and Mac was kind of talking about because Ace put it out there that he's probably leaving too. I always said that it seemed like you and Ace were the closest. Is that true?
Um,
Because I always seen you
uh,
like when on Champion, it was always you two together. It seemed like.
Yeah.
I mean, that is my dog. I mean, we both from Maryland, so it's like we
Mm-hmm.
live close. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I can't say what the close is. You know what I mean? It's hard to say that because I mean, I've known drugs for years. You know what I mean?
Right.
Uh-huh.
I've known drugs since I came into battle rap. You know what I mean? So
Word.
it's, you know what I mean? I can't say that. Then Ace has a good relationship with. I mean, I didn't meet Ace until I became a Goonie. You know
Right.
what I
Okay.
mean? It's
Okay.
hard for me to say that, but I mean, we definitely, we definitely hang out. I mean, it's definitely, my brother. I learned a lot from Ace.
Right.
Okay.
So
Definitely.
it's
Definitely.
hard to say though. It's unfair because then I
Mm-hmm.
would basically have to be speaking on how close he is with some of the
Somebody
other
else.
members,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't. I can't judge that. I don't.
Right.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
Damn, Cuban.
it's a
Damn,
pretty.
Cuban.
It's a pretty.
You're limiting questions.
But look, man, we gonna switch gears real quick, man. Look, man, you got the I battle coming up this weekend with
Reaper
Reaper
Rail.
Rail, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is your mind state right now with announcing what you announced and then still, you know what I'm saying, preparing? I'm guessing you might be already prepared for Reaper Rail, but what is your mindset with this battle right now after you just delivering that information to the world?
Oh, I got to send a statement. I know that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty savvy when it comes to battle rap. You know what I mean? I had the privilege of being young when I started. I mean, I'm still young, but I started early. I mean, I watched a lot of people go through things, so what I mean, I'm pretty savvy to how this works. I
Right.
make an announcement like that. The next battle I do, everybody's gonna tune in. They're gonna want to see how you look without the group.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Then everybody's gonna be ready to make their judgment. Neither the group needed you, or maybe you. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, or maybe you needed the group. You know how battle rap is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
definitely.
have a bad showing after leaving the group, then that's when they're gonna start with the, oh, I told y'all without that Goonie gas, you know how they're gonna get.
Yeah.
But then if I
Mm-hmm.
go crazy, then they're gonna start the other side of it where they're gonna
He
make it
never
negative.
needed them. He never needed the
Yeah,
Goonies.
Right.
yeah, you know how battle rap works. So I already know what's coming. So I'm already fully prepared to just to send a message with this battle, go crazy. And
Are you prepared for the angles or something? You think Reaper Rail's gonna come with the angles about it and shit?
I mean, I hope he do. I mean, it'd be a good way to waste his material. I mean,
Uh,
there's nothing to angle, so this is why I'm not worried about an angle. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody
Right.
knows why I left or whatever. You only know what I said or what I'm willing to say because I chose to leave. It's not like there was an event or anything that happened. So any
Right. It won't no
angle
bad.
you
It's no
do,
bad blood, right?
mm-hmm.
yeah, no, of course. Any angle you do is pretty much neither gossip or speculation. I'm not really worried about either one. You can't
Yeah,
tell me why you think I left the group. I mean, because I could literally
Right.
just say that's not why I left. You know what I
Right.
that's a
mean?
fact.
Like,
That's a fact.
and now
No,
if
you
there would have
right.
been an actual event that happened, and then you know what I mean, then you more or less got more to work with. Right now, he would just have to make up an angle out of thin air, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I'm not
I
saying
heard
it
you
might
and
not
twerk.
work.
Da da da. Just make
Yeah,
up
you know,
some
like
shit.
it might work because you know how battle rap is. It might work if you
Yeah.
could make it believable and you could paint the perception the right way. But he's not really one of those battlers. If I was battling T Top, I might be concerned. Battling
Mm-hmm.
Reaper Rail, I'm not concerned.
All right, all right.
He like angles isn't really what he does. Like
His strong suit. Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
come in there and just attempt to old head bar me to death
Yeah,
and
you
try to
ready for them
punch.
old hair bars?
Oh my god.
Hey, Cuban, while we're still on this type of shit, what's your writing process like, bro? Like, how long does it take for you to write? Shit like that.
Well, so you know I can write. I can write around like that. You know what I mean? Like an hour or two a day,
Mm-hmm.
depends. You know what I mean? But it's not. I don't know. My writing process is weird. I'm pretty lazy.
Does it
I'm a
vary from each opponent and shit like that?
Nah, mine is timing. Like it depends on when you catch me. Like I tell people, at some moments, people just catch me at the complete wrong time. Where it's just like it's not so much about you, it's about me. Like
So is
when
mhm.
Ryder battled me, that was a bad time for anybody to battle me. Like
Mm-hmm.
it don't matter if it was Ryder, it could have been anybody. I hadn't battled since February. It was August, so I've been sitting for 6 months. Not that I was
Mm-hmm.
writing the whole time, but it's just my mind fresh.
the energy?
Yeah, I'm motivated. I feel like
Are
rapping. I got the
are
chip
you
on my shoulder.
are
Mm-hmm.
you motivated for this battle?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I took this battle for like. I'll be completely honest. I didn't take Reaper Rail for Reaper Rail. You know what I mean? I took
Took
the
it
Mm-hmm.
for
battle.
yourself.
Yeah, I took the battles. I felt like rapping. I never battled that I battle. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go debut. And I wanted to rap in front of a different kind of crowd. I didn't want
Hmm.
because I'm tired of people like when people don't like you, but you do well, they try
Right.
to find every reason for it to be something besides you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like nobody
Um.
can tell me I got gas that I battle. It's not gonna
Yeah.
happen.
You right. You right.
I mean,
That's a fact.
it's a problem. It's a predominantly white crowd. If
Right.
I
Mm-hmm.
have them going crazy with my style and the way I rap, then that just is what it is. Like there's nothing you can say about that.
I think
Right.
it's a good league for you to go test the waters at. Drugs. I think Drugs does great over there. You feel me? He had a battle with King Jables over there. I battled. I really like. So I think you know what I'm saying. I think they'll recept you well. You feel me? I think they'll fuck with you over.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. Because I'm really versatile when it comes to battle rap, but it's just like you wouldn't know it unless I have a
Mm-hmm.
reason to show you. You know what I mean? So it's just like
Right.
because it's rapping. If you know how to
Mm-hmm.
rap, you can go anywhere. That's how I look at it.
Definitely,
Because you
definitely.
can
Well,
just
before we let you, go ahead, keep
yeah.
on.
Oh no, I'm good. But I just feel like this weekend is gonna clear up a lot of the smoke for
Yeah, yeah.
what's going
Oh,
on because I had a very cryptic announcement, which I did it on purpose. I mean,
right.
you know what I
Cause
mean? It
you
wasn't
just
accident.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. When I seen it, I was like, okay, Cuban's leaving. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like you honestly, like when you came on, how you said it's not gonna be like no difference. That's how I felt about it. I was like, well, shit, he's leaving the Goonies, but he's still gonna be Cuban because I remember Cuban before he was a Goonie.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
and for the group, because I saw the media, trying to basically, they're trying to paint the narrative as if the group doesn't exist, or like they're like
right.
falling apart. I'm like, man, I'm
So
not
the
out
Goonies
here.
is not breaking up completely. That's what you're saying.
No, they're not. I mean, no, this is what I was telling media. That's why I posted this.
Mm.
You can't make it up. If
Mm-hmm.
nobody said that that's what's going on, that's just gossip and speculation.
But you can
Nobody.
see why it would look like that when you
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
leave, and
because you
then
got a
24 hours
few
got
members.
like the heart and soul, Jack leaving, and then Ace, and
Right.
it's just like, you can
Yeah,
see
see, like I
why
said,
the narrative is being formed.
Jack is an original member. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Jack leaving is I was only speaking for when I left. See, Jack leaving is a bigger deal because,
That
like I say, he's been there since the inception, and
that's what I
he,
just that's what I just told Freddie. I was like, Jack leaving is bigger than Cuban leaving. Cause he's one of
yeah,
the original joints. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, throw no shade on you, but I'm just saying like Jack leaving is more detrimental than Cuban leaving.
And
Because
you're
like we
saying to the
said,
group overall, to the
yeah,
group
to the
overall.
group overall, because Cuban's already established, he was already an established battle rapper.
Definitely, definitely. One last one I got for you, Cuban man. I know, like I said, I ain't gonna ask the one, but did the
I mean, you can
Goonies?
ask.
No, 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 no.
You
I got you. I
you
got
can
you.
ask. My
did
answer
Okay,
just might
Cuban,
not
since
be.
we can ask, why did you leave the Goonies, bro? Like really? Like why'd you leave, bro?
we can ask? It don't mean he gonna answer.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna answer, but it just might not be,
You
what
ain't got it.
everybody.
Nah, you don't have to go in depth. If it's something like, you know what I'm saying, some shit that's personal, like you ain't gotta,
Oh, no,
you know what I'm
not for
saying, go to
me.
the in depth of that.
No, for me, it's not personal. It was just like I said,
Mhm.
I was just at a point where she's like, cause I learned a lot from a lot of them. You know what I mean? We all
Mm-hmm.
cool in real life. Like these is people that nothing battle rap related would make me be at odds with them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like in real life, if something's going on, you know what I mean? Like if I can help, I got. You know what I mean? It's just, and that's for
Mhm.
everybody a part of the group. So it's just for me, it was like I was at a point where because of what I believe in, the morals and the principles that I have, that it
Mhm.
was time I went and did my own thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna make it seem like I agree with everything that went on completely, but I
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
wasn't at odds with people. It was just, I'm ready to. I'm
Stand on
getting
your.
older. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a. You know what I mean? I'm not. When I started, I'm like 19, 18. You know what I mean? I'm a little older now. Like, I want to do my own thing, and I want to give people Cuban without me having to be, you know what I mean, a
Mhm.
part of the Goonies. You know what I mean? Because it's just
Right.
like that comes with things that be a certain way. I want to do my own thing. Like I just want
It's
to.
just the next chapter. You're turning the page. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't nothing like I don't have no juicy story. Like I never will. I tell people that it's not like I literally just I hit up a few members in the group and just let them know, and then I just announced it. Like I didn't have no.
How how were their responses to it though?
Right? Did they try to make you stay?
No,
Were
I
they
Or
mean,
like, nah?
they know I'm not an emotional dude. You know what I mean? I do things like logically. I take my time and I think about them before I make decisions. So they already know by the time I get to the point of telling them this decision that this is really what I want to do. They all supported me. You know what I mean?
right.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Nobody had nothing like, oh man, that's corny. None of that. It's just that's why nobody said anything since I've left.
Right.
Nothing negative. It just all been, keep prospering. Like that's what since we're all cool in real life. Like we all from the same battle rap
Definitely.
area in a
So
in a
so
sense.
we don't expect to hear no bars from nobody saying, "Oh, this nigga Cuban left." Blah 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 da, da, da.
No,
Oh,
you shouldn't.
okay.
I mean, I'm
All right.
not saying I can't speak for everybody. I'm not saying it
Right.
can't happen, but I mean it
Right.
shouldn't.
So
Okay.
You
if
know
it
what I
do,
mean?
Cuban coming back to talk to us, right? If it happens,
I mean,
Cuban
yeah, I
coming
mean
back
if
up.
if it do, depending on what it is, I'm probably gonna respond to it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all I want to hear. I just
I
want to
mean,
hear
yeah,
Well,
you
I
put
mean,
the
like I said,
energy, baby.
I'm not gonna make it seem like if somebody literally shoots at me for making the decision that I wanted to make, that I'm just gonna take the high road. No, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'd be
Yeah,
lying.
yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
One
Like
last
you
thing,
shoot at me.
Cuban. One last thing before I
Yeah.
let you get out of here, brother. I saw a clip floating around lately, and I think it was Tay Rock saying that you are like an unofficial cave gang cousin, I guess, something like that we could say. Are we gonna see Cuban pop up as a cave member?
Nah, man. Nah, I'm not.
Nah.
I'm not joining no more major crews, cliques. I'm not doing none of that, man.
Okay, you just
That's
gonna
what
do
it is,
you.
bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Cuban the
cause
man on his own.
I'm not really a follower, bro. Like I like to do things the way I like to do it. You know what I mean? I don't like being associated with things that I might not necessarily agree with or represent. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
that's just something I'm learning. You know, that's why I'm not in the gang or nothing in real life. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like I'm not. Nah, if I don't agree, I'm not doing it. So it's just
I
like,
feel you.
yeah, I'm just not. Yeah, I'm just ready to do my own thing. It's CNC, and then that's it.
Well,
Oh
2020, the year
man,
of Cuban, nigga.
Cuban
Yeah, y'all
man,
ready to take
Taliban.
over, man. I'm
Hey,
telling you, I
bring the
got.
turban back, Cuban. We need the turban
Yeah,
back.
nigga. Vest on Cuban. What's up, nigga?
Nah, man. I hung up the vest, man. They
Yeah, yeah,
ruined
they
it.
bitch
Yeah,
your
they
shit,
ruined
bro.
it.
They
They
bitch your
ruined it.
style.
They took that shit from you, yo.
But bring the
I'm
turban
not gonna
back,
lie.
bro.
It hurt. It hurt. When
Yeah,
I
bring
seen
the
my
turban
vest
back
on
though. You
known,
bring the turban back though.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
bring the
probably one of the
turban.
only people that got one of them.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Saturday though, man. I want y'all to know this is gonna be very special, man. I've been tweaking, working on some things. This probably gonna be more or less what you can expect for the entire year from me. What I'm about to do this weekend.
Bad.
Nah, we're paying
Well,
attention,
we're
man.
looking.
We know Cuban's a what are you, an army guy, Cuban? You
Yeah,
ain't worried
yeah.
about World War III, are you?
I'm not in the army no more. I'm not worried at all.
Oh, you out, you clean. Huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got out clean too. I'm done. I'm
That's
good
what's
on
up,
that.
bro.
They call
I
me.
bet.
They call
That's
me
what's up.
back. I'm going Muhammad Ali.
You going MIA, huh?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm out of here.
he's turning
Lock
Muslim.
lock me up. Lock me up, please.
I feel
Hey,
that,
but
man. Well,
look,
Cuban, we appreciate you, bro.
yeah, bro.
Always,
We
bro. Next
appreciate
time
your
I come
time,
on
bro.
here, tell Ben he better say something because if I catch him east of 125th Street, it's over.
Hold on.
He
Hold
probably here
on.
somewhere. He might be in the. You there,
He
man?
listening. He listening. Hold
Yeah, he know
on.
Ben know
He
what's
he,
up.
he might be eating or something, man. The wifey was on his ass, man.
Yeah, hey, Ben been ducking me on the court too, man. Don't let him lie to y'all,
Oh.
man.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Y'all had to get that one together.
When he played his back, he ain't gonna have nothing to say. Y'all know that.
oh
Hey, but
shit. We have to
Cuban,
set
yo,
that up. Good looking, Brody.
appreciate your time, brother.
Now, always, bro. Appreciate y'all for having me.
All right,
All
man.
right, bro.
Good
Blue
looking,
Arrow
bro.
Podcast. We out.
We out, y'all.